In the annals of international diplomacy, few episodes have sparked such a blend of bewilderment and concern as Donald Trump's stated desire to purchase Greenland. The very notion, first surfacing in 2019 and resurfacing with renewed vigor in recent months, seemed ripped from the pages of an improbable political thriller. Yet, beneath the surface of what some dismissed as an outlandish whim, lies a complex interplay of geopolitics, resources, and the shifting dynamics of a world grappling with climate change. Welcome back to Clifford Fusion Channel. If you'd like to hear more such content in the future, consider subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you. Trump's interest in Greenland, the world's largest island, is far from a passing fancy. It speaks to a broader strategic calculation, one that sees the Arctic region as an arena of growing importance in the 21st century. This ambition has, however, been met with a resolute wall of opposition from Denmark, of which Greenland is an autonomous territory, and has generated ripples of concern across the international community. The saga of Trump's Greenland pursuit is not merely a curious footnote in his presidency, it lays bare the raw nerves of national sovereignty, the allure of strategic advantage, and the profound uncertainties facing a region undergoing rapid transformation. Understanding this episode requires delving into the unique character of Greenland itself, the motivations behind Trump's overtures, and the potential ramifications of this geopolitical tug-of-war. Greenland, a name synonymous with icy expanses and remote beauty, is far more than just a geographical curiosity. This vast island, 3 times the size of Texas, occupies a strategic position in the North Atlantic, nestled between Canada and Iceland. While politically tied to Denmark, Greenland possesses a distinct cultural identity rooted in its indigenous Inuit population. Beneath its imposing ice sheet, which holds enough frozen water to raise global sea levels by over 20 feet, Greenland harbors a wealth of natural resources. These include deposits of rare earth minerals, crucial components in modern electronics and renewable energy technologies, as well as potential reserves of oil and natural gas. Greenland's strategic significance is further amplified by the effects of climate change. As Arctic ice melts at an alarming rate, new shipping routes are opening, potentially transforming global trade and resource extraction. This melting ice also makes Greenland's mineral wealth more accessible, attracting the attention of resource-hungry nations. The island's unique status as an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark adds another layer of complexity. While Denmark maintains control over Greenland's foreign policy and defense, the Greenlandic people have a growing desire for self-determination, with independence movements gaining momentum. Donald Trump's interest in acquiring Greenland first came to light in August 2019, when the Wall Street Journal reported on his private inquiries about the possibility of purchasing the island from Denmark. The news was met with a mixture of incredulity and amusement, with many dismissing it as a passing whim of a president known for his unconventional approach to diplomacy. Trump's interest, however, proved to be more than a fleeting fancy. In subsequent statements, he framed the potential acquisition of Greenland as a strategic imperative for the United States, citing the island's location as a key asset in projecting American power in the Arctic region. He also highlighted the economic benefits, pointing to Greenland's mineral wealth as a potential boon for American industry. Trump's preferred method of acquiring Greenland, echoing his business background, appeared to be a straightforward purchase. He reportedly offered Denmark a sum of money, the exact amount undisclosed, in exchange for relinquishing sovereignty over the island. This proposal, however, was met with swift and unambiguous rejection from Denmark. Undeterred by the initial rebuff, Trump has continued to express his interest in Greenland, albeit in less overt terms. His administration has taken steps to increase American engagement with Greenland, including opening a U.S. consulate in the capital, Nuuk, and offering economic aid packages. Denmark's response to Trump's Greenland overtures has been unequivocal. The island is not for sale. From the moment the news of Trump's interest broke, Danish officials have stood firm in their rejection of any suggestion that Greenland could be bought or sold like a piece of real estate. Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen, in a statement that quickly went viral, labeled Trump's proposal absurd. She emphasized that Greenland belongs to the Greenlandic people, not Denmark, and that any decision regarding its future would be made by them, not through a backroom deal between foreign powers. Denmark's stance goes beyond mere rhetoric. In the wake of Trump's overtures, Denmark has taken concrete steps to reinforce its commitment to Greenland. This includes increasing financial assistance to the island, bolstering its military presence in the region, and engaging in diplomatic efforts to counter any perception of Greenland as being up for grabs. Denmark's unwavering opposition to Trump's Greenland ambition stems from a complex web of factors. These include historical ties dating back centuries, a sense of responsibility for the well-being of the Greenlandic people, and a deep-seated belief in the sanctity of national sovereignty. Global echoes, international reactions to the pursuit. The saga of Trump's Greenland pursuit has not unfolded in a vacuum. It has reverberated across the international stage, eliciting a range of reactions from world leaders, diplomats, and international organizations. While some have echoed Denmark's condemnation of Trump's overtures, others have adopted a more cautious approach, wary of alienating the United States while acknowledging the sensitivities involved. European nations in particular have been vocal in their criticism of Trump's Greenland ambitions. The European Union, of which Denmark is a member, has expressed solidarity with Copenhagen, emphasizing the importance of respecting international law and territorial integrity. Russia, on the other hand, has viewed Trump's Greenland gambit with a more opportunistic lens. Russian officials have publicly supported Trump's right to pursue the acquisition of Greenland, seeing it as validation of their own expansionist policies in the Arctic region. China, a rising power with a growing interest in the Arctic's resources and shipping routes, has adopted a more nuanced stance. While refraining from explicitly endorsing Trump's pursuit, China has emphasized the need for all nations to respect international law and the sovereignty of Arctic states. The Arctic chessboard geopolitical implications. Beyond the immediate diplomatic fallout, Trump's pursuit of Greenland has exposed the Arctic region as an emerging arena of geopolitical competition. As climate change reshapes the Arctic landscape, melting ice is opening new shipping lanes and making previously inaccessible resources more readily available. This transformation has not gone unnoticed by the world's major powers. Russia, with the Arctic coastline, has made significant investments in its military capabilities in the region, eager to assert its dominance over what it sees as its own backyard. China, too, has shown a growing interest in the Arctic, branding itself as a near-Arctic state, and investing heavily in scientific research and infrastructure projects in the region. China's Arctic ambitions have raised concerns among some Western nations, who view Beijing's growing presence as a potential challenge to the existing balance of power. The United States under Trump and now Biden has sought to reassert its own Arctic interests, viewing the region as vital to American national security and economic competitiveness. Trump's Greenland overtures, while ultimately unsuccessful, were a clear signal of his administration's desire to project American power in the Arctic. A delicate balance: Greenland's autonomy and future. Caught in the cross-currents of geopolitical jockeying is Greenland itself. The island's population of just over 56,000, predominantly Inuit, faces the task of navigating these interests. Greenland's relationship with Denmark is complex and evolving. Many Greenlanders yearn for greater autonomy and, ultimately, full independence. The issue of independence is deeply divisive within Greenland. Trump's pronouncements about purchasing Greenland have injected uncertainty into this delicate balance. Some Greenlanders worry their island is becoming a pawn in a larger geopolitical game. Greenland's future will be shaped by internal and external factors. Internally, the debate over independence will continue to rage. Externally, Greenland must navigate the growing interest of major powers in the Arctic. Resources and routes: Greenland's growing importance. Greenland's allure extends beyond its strategic location. Beneath its icy exterior lies a treasure trove of natural resources. These resources are attracting nations eager to secure new shipping lanes. Greenland's rare earth minerals are essential for modern technologies, including smartphones, electric vehicles, and wind turbines. China dominates the rare earth market, but Western nations are interested. They seek to reduce reliance on Beijing. Greenland also holds oil and gas reserves. Climate change and technology make these resources more accessible. Melting ice opens new shipping routes, slashing transit times. The Northern Sea Route and Northwest Passage could become viable alternatives. A frozen dream: the future of Trump's pursuit. Trump's idea of buying Greenland may have faded, but the Arctic's strategic importance remains. The Arctic's growing importance ensures it will stay in the spotlight. Will future presidents revive Trump's Greenland pursuit? Biden focuses on cooperation with Arctic nations, yet competition for Arctic resources persists. Greenland faces crucial decisions about its future. The choices Greenland makes will shape its destiny. Trump's Greenland saga highlights the complex geopolitics of the Arctic. As the Arctic transforms, the world watches closely. What is your view on this political saga? I would love to hear your view in below comment section. Until next time, thanks for watching.